Good morning and welcome to Thunder Bay Live. We're here today at the 211 headquarters with Marie Clausen. Marie, first of all, welcome.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Good, Marie. And now 211 is probably the best kept secret in Thunder Bay, as it's referred to. Could you explain to me and the people out there what 211 is and what it's for?
Absolutely. We refer to 211 as, a whole lot of things. It's sort of the light at the end of the tunnel. It's the navigator. But basically, it's a public utility, found in a 3-digit, easy-to-remember phone number. Unlike 911, it's the non-emergency 3-digit number, 3-digit dialing to community health and government-related services. What we have is a call center here staffed by professional social workers who are able to help people navigate and find the resources they need, again, depending on their situation.
Now, could you just give us a sort of an example of the type of questions that are asked, type of comments you get from people calling 211? What kind of questions you get when people call?
Certainly. Before we go into that, I just also like to mention that 211 is 24/7, 365 days a year. It's free. It's multilingual. We were able to respond in 100 different languages. And I think what we really need to remember about 211 is that it is 24/7. And it's live. It's answered by live people. It's not menu driven. It's not dial here or dial there or leave a message. It's going to be a live voice response. So anyone calling is often surprised, actually. They say, "Oh, is this a live person on the other end?" So that's what 211 is. But it really it's just a 3-digit number that really connects people to the services that they're looking for. We've been in Thunder Bay now for 7 years. We're celebrating our 7th anniversary on February 11th, which happens to be 211 Day nationally. And we'll be doing a little bit of celebrating. And all I'd really like people to do is to give 211 a call and experience what it means to call 211. Even if you don't have a question or an inquiry that's specific to a particular need, just call and say hello.
Well, and Marie, would it be possible, so if I have an issue with my rent, can I call you?
Yes, you can. And we have a number of referrals. I think what the specialists do is find all of the options and prioritize them for the inquirer. In other words, I'm having trouble paying my rent. I'm having trouble paying my utilities. I need to find the nearest food bank. Where is the closest walk-in clinic, because I don't have a doctor yet. Those are the kinds of things that people are calling about. Also, I've lost my ID. Where do I go? Where do I start? The questions are endless, but they're all non-emergency kinds of questions. They're certainly based on just everyday kind of life circumstances, and for whatever reason, people get into situations and are unaware of what's out there for them.
Now that's a 211 service. Obviously, in listening to you talk about it, incredible range of services and incredible sort of spectrum of questions you people answer. We have to get the other agencies to be more aware of you and help promote this number.
Yes, of course. And it's not only the telephone number. What is complementing the telephone, the 3-digit number, is a database. And there's a database online. It can be, it's at 211north.ca. And it has a repository of 12,000 organizational records. In other words, any nonprofit organization is listed there for all of Northern Ontario. The one that we have, the part for of course Thunder Bay is very, very robust and very comprehensive, because that's where 211 was launched first. It was launched in Thunder Bay, and we've had a lot of time to sort of build on that. But anything you need to find in terms of services and programs is also available and accessed at 211north.ca.
Now I noticed at 211 headquarters, you also have a little computer area and place for people to drop in if they need the service.
That's right, and we have staff that can certainly help people to use we have 4 computers that are available to the public, and what I can tell you is that those computers, believe it or not, in this day and age, are still being used every day when we're open. So people don't have computers yet, and we just assume that that's part of everyday living, but it's not.
Marie, is there anything else you want to tell the people out there about 211 that we haven't talked about?
I think 211 is, again, one of those wonderful navigators. It links people to the services they need. You know, it's not like a 411 and it's not a 911. It's somewhere in between. It's 211, and it's the access point to all, you know, social, government, and health services. So I just would welcome anyone to give 211 a call and just say hello to the folks at the other end of the line.
Thank you very much, Marie, for coming here today and explaining what 211 is all about. So people out there, you have a question, non-emergency, call 211. They're there for you. Thank you very much.
So what 211 is really taking some of the calls away from 911, the non-emergency calls. And I think by now that's probably, you know, the statistics would certainly prove that. And, you know, so the calls are coming in, and certainly the more people get to know 211, the more popular and the more aware people are of what the benefits are of calling 211 or using the database. So it's a two-centered kind of program and service. It's the 211 phone number as well as the database online.
Thank you, Marie. It's a pleasure having you here this morning.
And thank you for coming by.
211. If you have any questions, call them. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Thunder Bay Live. Take care.
How do you connect with over 60,000 community and social services across Ontario? It's simple. Call 211. Meet John and his family. They're new to the community, but they need help. Are they making the right call? For life-threatening emergencies, of course, John would call 911. But not for noise complaints or things like bylaw enforcement and garbage collection. That's 311. But 311 is only available in some Ontario communities. From anywhere in Ontario, call 211 when you don't know where to turn. For things like home care support, mental health, employment services, community programs, housing and income supports, and so much more. 211. Finding help is easy when you make the right call.